airplane makes some big claims. It's claiming to be the best, most easy to fly, ready to fly trainer plane that's micro size there is. This is the HobbyZone Apprentice STOL S. It's a 700 millimeter. It has a brushless motor inside. It's supposed to be able to do tight spaces, but I'm here on a runway today to have some fun. I'm flying on a 2S battery, and I have not flown this yet. Nate has, so this is gonna be my maiden. I'm gonna try to push myself a little bit more out of my comfort zone today, even though it's been a while since I have flown, but that's okay. I trust this plane. Let's fly. Okay, I'm gonna take off in the beginner mode since this is so easy to fly. Let's put that to the test. Gonna give it some throttle and some up elevator, a little bit of left. Rudder, we're up. Very minimal. Throttle was needed for that.
Good job.
So here's beginner mode. That is full left on the aileron. Nate can say this stuff so much faster than me.
She's in high rates too. I told her she'll have more control over the airplane in high rates. She's used to flying.
This is full down right now, just so you know.
Man. With throttle though.
Yeah, with throttle. Here's a right turn with a little bit of up elevator.
And the reason they do that is to make it hard for beginners to crash. When you have throttle on, you really don't want the plane going down usually. Now, if you were to go zero throttle and then push it down, you'd probably get more effect.
Barely.
But it's coming down, and that's going to prevent a nosedive crash. That's full down and zero throttle. That's what this plane's all about. Now, one thing I think you might have missed on the intro, and that's okay, that's what you got me for. I think this airplane, don't hold me to it, but I'm like 99% sure this thing is under 250 grams, and that's like the biggest selling point of this airplane. It is completely
ready to fly with everything you need coming in the box. And so now with all this, what's it called? FRIA stuff with the remote ID, it has to be under a certain weight for them to be able to sell their planes completely ready
That's
to
right.
fly. So this one must hit that weight.
It does, yeah, you're right.
It's a very small plane, 700 millimeters.
Well, it's actually bigger than a lot of ready to fly little airplanes.
Intermediate. Oh, there we go.
Now you have way more control, especially on the elevator.
Okay. Gotta remember how to fly now.
And that's what intermediate's for. Abby's just knocking some rust off today, and I told her this would be a good airplane for her to do that. Intermediate mode's going to let her bank the airplane way sharper and pitch the plane up and down way steeper. And that's what you guys are seeing. She's waking the plane up some. She's flying low too. I'm pretty. Yeah, you're right. I'm pretty proud of your height that you're flying, because a lot of times you used to fly way up there.
Yeah.
But this is good. You're doing really good, height-wise. You're zero mistakes high, so that's more fun to watch. Now today is a cold day with clear skies, and we're picking up radio chatter far away. You guys might hear some of that. Well, a lot of times it's not directed at our airspace, but we do fly within those.
Phew. I don't know if I can do advanced mode today. I got twitchy thumbs.
You can fly a little higher and kick it, and then try like maybe just like a loop or a roll, because it's capable.
You know what kind of grinds my gears?
What's that?
Instead of advanced mode, because you know, beginner, intermediate, advanced, it's
do it.
experience.
I agree.
It kind of hurts my brain.
Go for it, girl. There you go. And just get ready to kick it on. And now come on down.
Wow, I really pushed my limits with that today.
That's okay.
Didn't I say that in the intro? I was gonna push myself.
I wasn't sure if that was like a cloud or you.
12 mistakes high with that loop.
That's okay. You did on the car ride over. She's like, this is it. Today's the day. I don't even care. I'm pushing it. Which you know how to fly. You can fly out of safe. But it has been a while. And I think confidence is the biggest factor when it comes to flying. Anytime a pilot gets quiet, they're very focused.
Triple loop.
Yeah, that's pushing it.
Way out into outer space.
I saw it. I heard it. It's there. It's recorded.
No, I just have to kill the throttle and full elevator down because I keep switching back to beginner mode, so I don't have to think to recover this.
Well, now that you've recovered it, hit intermediate and just nosedive.
Oh wait,
see?
Everything brain-wise just died. Okay.
So that's the one downside to safe, and this is what guys will complain about.
Complain all you want.
No, it's fine. There's two sides to this coin. If you learn in safe, it's like learning with training wheels on, and then it's harder, they will say, when you jump to intermediate. I say you learn a lot more in safe, and then yeah, you've got one little hurdle to get over when you're trying to kick safe off, but you have gained so much knowledge. I think that if you took a person that flew in safe for 20 flights and a person straight off the streets with 0 flights and put them side by side and said, here, fly this plane in regular,
that was a
good
slow
roll, good roll. With full throttle, you'll roll faster.
That was full throttle,
well,
I think.
It's just it's a trainer plane, so it's not gonna roll real fast.
Here's my thoughts on it. A lot of guys leave comments. Will you guys do a video on how to get your wife or partner, significant other, whoever into the hobby? And okay, if you're wanting someone to fly with you and they're not always going to be able to practice, like I don't have that much time to practice, as you guys see,
right.
Nate's usually the one in front of the camera. They're gonna want something like this.
There you go.
That they don't have to stress about crashing.
Yeah.
And that's why safe is important. If you want someone that you love to come out and hang out with you and have a little bit of fun in the hobby, something like this is why this exists. I mean,
and to help the guy learn to fly that's never flown before too. But yeah, I agree.
This is the perfect, safe is the perfect option to get someone to fly when they just don't have a lot of time to get good.
Yeah. I can't believe the wind that kicked up. It's supposed to only be 3 miles an hour max today.
Alright, well now, this was a fun flight. I'm pretty sure this could probably last forever, which is incredible because it is only a tiny, tiny little 2S battery. So I'm gonna try to land it.
You need to land kind of toward us.
I know,
it's
we got a
kind of hard.
Wind today.
Yeah, but you can do it because it's not gonna need a lot of runway.
Barely coming at us now. Flare.
Oh, very nice, Abby. That was great.
But not too bad.
With the wind
such a little wheel.
The wind that picked up, you did really good. What I was saying is I think the person that has flown the 20 flights with safe versus the guy that has 0 flights off the street, I think the guy with safe under his belt will learn faster.
Okay, well I think they did earn the title of easiest to fly trainer microplane. This was really enjoyable, a very relaxing flight, pretty stress-free for me, which is important to me when I go to fly. This is gonna be perfect if you only have tight spaces to fly. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, I'm still and always will recommend the HobbyZone Aero Scout as the best trainer plane. You're gonna need a little bit more room though to fly that. So if you decide you want something bigger, make sure you have a good space. Now, I do get emails quite often. It's like, Nate and Abby, I feel like I'm a little bit above the Aero Scout. I'm looking for something maybe that I can push my skills a little bit more. I'm very confident. That's when I would step in and say, okay, here's my next favorite plane. It's the E-flite Valiant. We have both those planes that I just recommended on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, go check out all our videos to see them. Now, if you want to see Nate fly this HobbyZone Apprentice STOL S, he has flown this, what, twice?
Once.
Once? He has flown this once for you guys. He maiden it, he liked it, but this is a trainer plane. So Nate said, Abby, you gotta fly this today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. And just so you can see the transmitter, whoops, really quick, I flew in high rates, then here's beginner all the way back, intermediate, advanced. There is a panic button, which I forgot to talk about, and then your throttle cut off.
Throttle hold, officially.
Whatever. And if you're new to the hobby, I want to give a shout out to the Academy of Model Aeronautics, AMA. They're an insurance company that helps give me a little bit of peace of mind when I fly. God forbid I hit a full-scale plane or that wind meter thingy out there or one of these runway lights. If I did, I damaged them, AMA would step in to help cover the cost of the damages that I did because of my RC plane. I'll have that linked in the description box below. I highly recommend anybody that flies to have AMA. I will have this because it's ready to fly. It comes with everything needed, and I'll have the bind and fly version of this RC plane linked down in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. For a great successful maiden of this very nice airplane, I want to thank God. It's a beautiful sunny clear sky day with just very minimal breeze to fly a micro plane. So thank you, God, for just such a fun day. I also want to say a huge thanks to our patron family members. You guys are what get me out in the cold to always film these videos. For you guys, just thank you so much for your support. I will have Nate's maiden of this Apprentice popping up right about now for you guys to go check out and learn a little bit more about this plane. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.